everyone, welcome back to Meathead Gaming. My name is Roland and today we will be doing another episode of me watching one of my subscribers' demos. And today we have Rodion from Mother Russia. He told me that he played on matchmaking on Gold Nova level 2. So let's go ahead and see what's up here. And one more thing, guys. I talked to Rodion here a little bit on Steam privately. He told me that he asked me nicely not to make fun of him while I watch this. So right off the bat, I want you guys to know that no matter what level it is, no matter where you play, I'm not going to make fun of anybody that sends me his demos for me to watch and make enjoyable videos. The only purpose of this series is to have some fun, hopefully to make some entertaining video content, and maybe if I notice something that the player can improve, I can give him feedback, you know. And I also encourage everybody that watches this to give feedback to the person that is in the video in the comments below, so that we can help each other improve our game, and at the end of the day just enjoy our time spent together here. So that being said, let's jump right into it. It's overpass, which I'm not very good at, but I'm sure it'll be very good here for our Ruski friend. So he's holding toilets, Mr. Rodion. These guys, you know what they did? They just RushB I. Oh yeah, that was a nice shot. That was a nice shot. And now we were going to move on. Because you know by now, guys, time is money. Time is a very valuable resource, and you shouldn't waste it. Never. So, CT side lost first round. Our friend here has a scout. Let's see. If they come toilets, maybe our friend here can hit some shots, but it looks like they're going to go. Yeah, they're coming. Okay, Rodion, they're coming. You better be ready. Oh, timing. Timing's a bitch in this game, to be honest with you. Although maybe you could have held the angle a little bit more before you unzoomed. Oh, Rodion, you're in trouble. Okay, you hit one. That's valuable damage. So there are a lot of guys on A, you can hear them. They're planting A, guys. Come on, help Rodion. Or Rodion. Okay, it's 3-on-3. Rodion heard one close here. Oh, another hit. Oh. That's fine, the damage is done. And okay. So, will they actually win the round? No. Valuable effort though. That was a good effort. These guys barely won, although they had AKs and stuff. So right off the bat, maybe I don't know. Maybe you guys can correct me on this. But I think Rodion here should hold a little bit more time in certain angles. Like, don't zoom in, watch, then zoom out, zoom in, and just chill out and hold an angle a little bit longer. So, eco round, not much to be done here. It's really hard to be impactful with these USPs and P2. Okay, I'm just gonna shut up. That was a nice shot. And he also has the bomb now, which is... What is that guy doing? Oh. Dojeliza, my friend. Don't do that to your most valuable player. And Rodion, maybe next time don't do the same to him. If somebody shoots you or something, just try to ignore it as much as possible. Because if you shoot back, then you open a gate to a lot of frustration in the future. Maybe that guy is really an idiot and he will shoot back and stuff like that, and that's just a snowball effect that you do not want in a game. So he's holding the bomb here. His mates are not very helpful. There's one there. Okay, I'm wrong again. But now it's a 2-on-3, and CT side has an AK and a 5.7. Yep, wise choice. I mean, I think he plays alone. He doesn't. I don't know if he's pre-made, but if you're in an angle like this, maybe it would be wiser to hold the 5.7 to hold the stairs, and then the AK to hold the other position. Yep, nice shot. So anyway, this is a really good eco round, no matter what happens. Oh my god, they actually won the round. Nice, good job. Good job, Mr. Ruski. And I hope, like, if you're Russian and you're watching this, I hope you don't get offended. You shouldn't get offended if I call you guys Ruski. It's not bad intentions or stuff like that. I just enjoy that. And if it's offensive, just write me and I'll stop using that. But holy macamomi, 3 ops on overpass, CT side. Well, you know how matchmaking is. Or any other platform, for that matter. People like the op, and sometimes this happens where 3 guys buy ops, sometimes even 4. Usually if I notice that somebody really wants to play an op, then I'll just switch up to rifle. Me myself, I like playing op a lot, but I'll give up the op if somebody plays with it, and if it's not necessary, especially on T side. There's very little maps where you actually need 2 ops on T side. So our friend here has switched positions. He's in B now, he's defending the B side. Again, you see, like, maybe, yeah, do it like this. Hold the position a little bit more. Because if you switch oftenly, your chances increase of not hitting the timing, and then, yeah, you are in trouble. But very short. Oh, 1 missed shot, no problem. Okay, another one. And another one. Come on. Come on, Rodion, you can hit this. Come on. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Looks like your Ruski comrade killed you, which is not very nice from him. Yeah. Okay, one more. There you go. So, another eco round. Let's see if Rodion here manages to reproduce the magic that he did on the last eco round, which is very hard, but not impossible. Oh, he might get peeked. No, okay. He missed the timing. Yeah, there's not much you can do here with the USBs. He's trying though. Maybe stay. Yeah, you heard one guy. Oh. Nice. Oh my god, what was that guy doing? Nonetheless, it was a straight headshot, so that was good. Rodion, reload now. What am I talking about? This Ruski doesn't need reload. What? Oh my god, they won the round. Another eco round 1. Let's see, does everybody buy up again? No, Rodion here doesn't buy an up. He buys an M4. And he will go toilets from what we can see.
Throwing smoke. Deploying flashbang. Throwing
Okay, he was spotted. So this is tricky. Yeah, I think this is a good choice from him. When you get spotted and you can't have any impact in the first few seconds, especially if you have an M4, if you don't have an up, maybe it's a good idea to just fall back. But okay, and he did this damage. What is the other guy doing? Yeah. Well, you did your job, Mr. Rodion. Let's see if your mates can hold up their end of the bargain. Nope, they lost. So it's another eco round, which means that you should win this round. By the look of things. Toilets again. Looks like these are going RushB I. Or not. What am I talking about? Only 2 are going B, the rest of them are going playground. Yeah, usually this is a good choice. Try to make a play with the CZ and the smoke on eco. Maybe you can catch 1 or 2 if you're lucky. Usually that's what I do on certain maps, like on catch. If I hold, I only hold middle usually. I smoke middle and then I try to close up with the CZ and just unload that bad boy in somebody if I get the chance. But oh, that was nice aiming. Something like this, you know, not quite like this, but as long as it works. It's a good nade, and now he has an up. It's a 3-on-3. It's still quite hard. No armors, no utility, but it's doable. Absolutely doable. The smoke is bad, so it should give Rodion here up. Oh, what is? Buy some headphones, my friend. Good job by him. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, now you know that the last one is in stairs. Wow. Why did that guy push?
I'm defusing the bomb.
Good job, Rodion. But if you're the guy that pushed, if you're the last guy, never push like this. Just hold the angle, play time. The bomb is planted, so you have the advantage on the CT. Just wait for them. I wonder what this guy's name is called. Called Cheka. Okay. I'm guessing he's Russian. Maybe it means, I don't know what it means. Maybe it's some sort of cold zero. Oh, he's actually French. Okay, Mr. French. I made a mistake.
Flashbang. Smoke. Smoke. Deploying flashbang.
Okay, you see now, I would have liked if you would have held that angle a little bit longer, not just pick in and go away, because you can afford 2 or 3 seconds there. Maybe you can find one and then rotate. Because if you do just what you did, like just pick in and fall back, the chances of actually seeing somebody are very low.
Throwing smoke.
Booyah! It didn't hit them, but this guy was distracted, so okay. He's ballsy, he's pushing. He heard 1 water. This could be dangerous. Yeah. You know what I think would be also helpful? Like I have, like when you pushed here in, maybe just go. You can go faster or go with the walk, but don't just rush in. Just take angles. Like if you would pre-fire. You're not pre-firing, but act like you were pre-firing, you know. I hope you understand what I mean. I have a friend like this with which I play, And usually when he walks into sight, he just walks in and he just moves his mouse around to find anybody like a human radar. And I feel like if you take little angles and advance a little bit, take an angle, advance, you have a much higher chance to actually shoot down your enemy. Because if he sits like he sit in the last occasion and you push in, you are automatically in a disadvantage. So I think the best thing that you can try is move a little bit, take an angle, then move another bit.
Laying down smoke.
I'm actually glad they made an update on this map, and now the ambient noise is lowered. Like the train is not as noisy as it was, because it was horrible before. Now it's actually decent. It's the first time I hear it,
Grenade out.
and it's actually good. I know a lot of pros had that complaint about this map. Rodion here was a little bit AFK, maybe he activated his wall hack. I'm just kidding.
Flashbang. Throwing smoke.
So it's a 3-on-3,
Throwing the flashbang.
and let's see what'll happen here.
Throwing the flashbang.
Yeah, hold long, man. Yeah,
Gun out there.
yeah. The reason I told Rodion to hold long here because just use your radar. He did see on the radar he could have seen that one of his mates is in toilets. So more likely it's very. Let me reformulate. There are very high chances that the toilet guy will hold off Optimus, the truck, so that nobody will go there. So you just hold long. I always watch the radar. Sometimes I watch it a little bit too much and then my enemy walks into my crosshair and I just die. But you have to find the balance between watching the radar and watching the crosshair, because radar can be very, very helpful. Especially if you're playing solo, like if you're not pre-made with somebody, the radar can be your best friend. Just so you know how to adapt to your teammates' movement.
Throwing fire.
Oh, come on, Rodion.
Decoys out.
So here that one is close playground. Oh, one is right near him. And he didn't hear the steps. These guys need some headphones, man. So the reason why I say that you should watch the radar and try to adapt to your teammates, especially when you're playing alone, is because usually what happens is everybody does what they want. Like very little times you find really good teammates which play for the team, you know. I'll just shut up now, see this, and I'll continue my idea later after this. One more, come on. Okay. Yeah, reposition. That's a wise idea. Come on, Rodion.
Planted.
Oh! Better luck next time, my friend. So, the reason why I believe it's a good idea to adapt to your teammates, especially when you're playing alone, is because that gives you a higher chance to win the match, right? Like, if everybody does what he wants, then there will be some cracks in the team's game. But if you adapt to your teammates and you try to fill the holes, then the team will be more complete, and then you'll have a better chance to actually win the game. If you care about that. If you don't care about winning the game and just doing your game to practice some stuff, that's also okay, but it depends on your objective, you know,
Throwing fire.
what you're trying to achieve when you play this. If you're just playing for fun, then doesn't matter, but I think you should care if you win the match or not. But this was some nice pushing here. Oh, Rodion, chill out, man. I know the blah 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 blood is pumping, but you need to chill out.
Flashbang.
Do I talk a lot? Let me know if I talk a lot, I'll just talk less. At least I burn a lot of calories here when I talk that much. Usually I do these videos after I work out, so I'm half dead, but it's a very enjoyable feeling of being tired. Oh, that was some nice sixth sense to think that one guy will come here. That was actually really nice. I don't know how you figured that one out.
I'm planting the bomb.
Actually curious. But yeah. I don't know if I would have set here like Rodion did. Maybe I would have pushed, because it's very likely that once he picks up the bomb he just rushes the site, because you're the last one. But there's no really correct decision here. It's just a matter of timing and luck, I believe. In some of the cases in this game, it's pure timing and luck. You can obviously increase your chances of having a good timing and luck, but on one-on-ones, on 1-on-2s, it's hard. So, what's this? Half buy? No, Rodion opted for a half buy, but the other guy's forced. This is the matchmaking live. Some of them forced, some of them play the long game and are being wise with their money. Not much you can do about that.
I'm throwing a flashbang.
You should always be mindful with your money, like I have a friend with which I play. Oh, almost. So as I was saying, I have a friend with which I play sometimes. And like when he doesn't have money and we have to drop him, we drop him. But then what he does, instead of buying some utility and saving up a little bit of money, he goes all out. He buys utility, he buys fancy pistols. Like, I don't really agree with that, because that's one of the reasons he doesn't have money all the time when we do have money to buy weapons. So maybe just be mindful when you choose to invest in an extra pistol, you know, because if you have a rifle, there's little chances you're actually gonna need that pistol. Yeah, that's just a thought. So Rodion here will go long this time. He will go long for Mother Russia. He will collide with Mr. Crashover. Oh, this is... okay, maybe he had some info and that's why he moved so freely here. But somebody might pick you if you do that with the flashes in hand. I'm guessing he had information, right? Yeah, I think... okay. So it's a 2-on-3. Oh, I apologize. It's a 2-on-3. An overpass. Oh my god. Almost, Rodion, almost. What? Okay, let's fast forward. (8-5). Our Ruski friend here is being pushed away. He plays above average considering his teammates. Like, his teammates forced again, like okay, maybe they maybe this time Rodion should have forced also. But But you can't really blame him for not forcing. I usually do this also. Like, if my teammates force unwisely, like if you have 3.5k or something like that on CT side, then you decide to force, or 3k and sometimes you decide to force, I usually just buy a pistol and stick to that. I play my game because I know that's the wisest thing to do. It can be tricky sometimes to play alone. So, Now Rodion has an op, and he holds long. Okay, he's pushing. That's risky, but it can pay off. Like, if you have this angle with an op, you're pretty much guaranteed one frag. Especially if you have a mate here, but Rodion is a little bit unlucky, because the guys are not pushing here. Most of them... Oh, Rodion, be careful, man. Well, you did hit him. Like, as I said before, maybe if you're close to connector, maybe I would have just go a little bit slower and try to peek. Peek as you go. Don't just go in, because this can happen. Like what happened here could have been avoided by just going a little bit slower, maybe peeking, being more careful, walking in with the zoom sometimes if you have an op. Stuff like that. Never assume, if your mates tell you, oh, everybody is B, they are rushing B, or stuff like that, never assume that, never believe them, because most of the time they're just panicked and they just say that, and then there's one guy, there's that one guy that always lurks around and he can catch you. So be mindful. Be mindful of that one guy that might be in a corner waiting for you to push. Oh, Rodion. One dinked and one killed. Yeah, nice smoke. And now the site is theirs. I know Rodion also told me that he plays with his FPSs are not that high, somewhere around, he said 70, but I doubt that. But anyway, around 70, 80, so keep that in mind when we see him spray. It's hard to spray with that kind of FPS. Like I remember back in the day when I was playing 1.6. The main reason why I would play op is because I had a shitty computer, and then I would have like on really open spaces like 40 frames per second, and then on the if I was lucky 70, 80 in closed corners. But like spraying with 50 FPS on 1.6 was hard, it was bad. So I'd had a better chance of killing somebody with an op. Oh, check your corners! Yeah, always check your corners, boys. No matter how safe it seems, especially on pistols, because you know, like on pistols, everybody tries something funky, some out-angling stuff. That's what you should go for, and then you have to check your angles all the time. Be that guy in the team that checks everything, even if all your mates go past it. I mean, obviously it's hard to do all the time, but keep that in mind. Oh, nice little push here. Okay. He spotted one guy. He heard the other one, so he knows something's up. Yep. No more bullets. That's okay. Rodion here is on a frenzy. He heard one short, I mean long. Okay, now... Yeah, that's a good Molotov. You throw Molotov in the bank, there's a smoke on the stairs, and the site is yours. I'm not sure about pushing like that, though, through the smoke. But yeah. I'm not sure it's worth it, but then again, you're still on UMPs and max and stuff like that, so maybe you can afford it. And Rodion here has built up a nice economy, so you can afford that. Yeah, I think that's decent decision making. So it's 9-9. Looks like this will be a mighty comeback. Oh, you heard the steps, man. Ooh. Come on. Yeah, your mate bailed you out this time. So if I were to give you some advice, from my humble opinion, right, because I'm just another gamer, like everybody else watching this, I think you should be more mindful with your crosshair placement. And when I say that, it's just like try to take angles that you would pre-fire, right? Go out with your crosshair on angles that you know that somebody might be there. That just comes with experience, I guess. And you have to really know all the maps, all the little angles. So playing the game will help you with that. And as I said before, also don't just rush into places. Take little angles, advance slowly, and you'll have a better chance of out-angling and killing people. Good job. Good job, boys. Давай, блядь. So, but what is this picture on your profile? Rodion. Ah, okay. This is a big bad boy. With a sexy mustache though. Sexy mustache. Okay. So, attacking the toilet. I need a connector, not toilet, sorry. I noticed you like to push connector a lot. As long as it works, that's okay, but you might want to switch it up sometimes, every now and then. Well, that was just unlucky. As I said, as long as it works, you can push it. Our friend here got a drop, although... Ah, okay. That's why he dropped him. Although he's full of money. He has the most money out on the server. Ah, okay. So he dropped the AK because this guy wanted to buy an op. I guess. I don't know. It's 11 to 9. Our friend here is going connector again. Yep. Leave the bomb behind. And push in. Yeah. Oh. Well, you got out-angled, but the good thing is that you got traded, so these have an advantage here. Let's see if they took advantage of that advantage. Which they did. They won the round. Very good. 3 ups on T side overpass. Wow. But as I said, when you play alone or stuff like that, this tends to happen with people that really want to play up. The problem is that most of the time they like to play up, but they're not really good at it. They still insist on buying an op when there's already 1 or 2 on the map, but... Oh, that was awkward. See the scoreboard here. Our friend here is dropping a 30 bomb. 30 frags, 15 deaths. That's a good ratio. I'd say that's a great ratio. So 13-9. Oh wow, that guy had a blast. You know, like when you push connector again like this, you're very eager to throw that flash. Maybe just stay a little, hold the angle a little bit with your weapon, just in case this happens. Just hold the angle a little bit, then flush in, and then you can go. Because you risk a lot by just pushing in like this with the flash. spray down, almost. But it's hard with low FPS to have an epic spray down. Nonetheless, our friend here took one out. That's the least you can do, so you did your... At least you killed one, yeah. So this may be the final round, I guess. Let's see where Rodion, I don't know how that pronounces, decides to go. Goes Water, or yeah, Water is named this, I think. Yeah, let's take one guy out. Although I'm not, I don't agree with the CT pushing like that. Maybe if you flash, then you can take a peek. But don't just rush in like that. I mean, I know it's gold Nova too, but those are just small advices that you can use if you're watching this. Value more your life more, like make them work for that kill if they want to kill you. Make them work extra hard. Nice Rodion, nice. One guy left, and that's about it. Nice, good job. Job well done. So, that being said, I hope Rodion enjoyed this, and I hope he got some good advice. And if you guys are watching this and think that you also have some good advice for him, please comment below, and let's help each other. Let's build a nice community here. Because the Counter-Strike community can be very toxic sometimes, and let's just avoid that. Let's be better, guys, okay? So, if you want to see yourself on the channel, then just follow the instructions down below. And also, if you want to have the chance to win an AWP boom skin, just also follow the descriptions down below. I will leave you the video in which I discuss what you have to do in order to be eligible to win. And I think that's about it. Feel free to send me your demos, and yeah, let's have some fun. I wish everybody a lovely day, and until next time, stay strong.